Welcome back, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment anything you guys want to see. But for now, we're going to be talking about any updates on Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia.
Man, that's going to be an amazing fight. Let me remind you all that this fight's this coming Saturday. It's going to be on Fox pay-per-view live. I'm sure there's a lot of ways to stream that fight. It's very exciting. Leading up to this fight in a few days, there's a lot of talks about Mikey Garcia bulking up for this fight and having this great, detailed plan on how he's going to beat Spence. There hasn't been a lot of trash talking in this fight between them both. It seems like there's a lot of respect amongst each other.
Yeah.
Lately, there has been a couple of press conferences where, they are maybe trying to impose their will on each other, as far as trying to dominate each other psychologically is the way I see it.
Yeah. Well, Errol Spence or Mikey Garcia, they've never really been the kind of fighters to talk a lot of smack or anything. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Well, see, the way I see it is, Mikey Garcia is doing what he needs to do psychologically, which is staying composed, poised, showing no fear at all, especially when they're meeting each other up face to face. He shows no fear at all, in spite of what the media is saying, what a lot of the boxing fans are saying. Of course, most of the Spence fans speculating that's going to be an early fight, the size advantage, just everything that goes into this fight about the disadvantages going against Mike Garcia. In spite of it all, he's not showing any fear.
No, he's confident. He says there's something in particular that he sees that he can, really, what's the word? Show Mikey Garcia. I mean, expose him. Yeah, he can expose him. He says there's something that he's going to be doing that will expose a weakness in Errol Spence. So I'm not too sure what exactly he says it is. I mean, because, Spence is a really fast guy. He's really strong. He's pretty good technically. He can box. He can move. I don't really see any one particular too big flaw that Mikey Garcia says.
Yeah. Well, I would have to say that I believe that there's something that they'd see. However, in my years of viewing boxing, being involved with boxing, I know it's a whole different story once you're in the ring.
Yeah. To
try to expose what you saw from the outside of the ring once you're in the ring. But we're talking about Mike Garcia here. He has a lot of experience. He grew up around boxing. He does it. He's not only, one of the greats, he's a pound for pound.
Yeah.
So if he says he sees something, I believe that he sees it.
No,
Only problem is that, let's exploit it. Because I'm guaranteeing you that Spence's team and himself, they're probably viewing what is it that they positively see, and they're changing things around in the gym as they train as well. So all this hype, talking about the disadvantages, the power, the height, he's a welterweight, he's coming out to weight divisions, Mikey Garcia is bulking up for the fight, Spence is saying it's going to be an early fight, just all this just excites it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Just I don't know, it just creates this energy of I just want to see the fight now.
Yeah. It's going to be a damn good one. I mean, it's going to be a damn good fight. There's not many fighters like Mikey Garcia that are willing to move up 2 weight classes to go ahead and fight not just anybody, but
the best in the division.
The best in the division, one of the guys that's the most scared of, nobody else wants to fight Errol Spence. Nobody else is going up to challenge Errol Spence.
In his own weight division.
Exactly.
Right?
So,
but here is a 130-pound guy going up to weight divisions. Now some might say, well, he's only going one weight division up because he fought, who was it? Stiglitz?
Oh yeah.
I'm mispronouncing his name probably. In my opinion, he's still going up to weight divisions, regardless that he fought the one fight against Lipinets at 140 pounds. So, hats off to Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, I give him props. I'm excited for the fight. I think it's going to be a damn good fight. I mean, regardless of what Mikey Garcia does, whether he tries to go in there and box, I think Spence will put on pressure if that's the case. But if Spence is the one moving, I think Garcia will be moving with them beautifully. So I think it'll be a good fight. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Awesome. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't we'll do a post boxing view after the match, but it's going to be an exciting fight. Don't miss it. Regardless of what happens in this fight, whether it's just a technical fight or whatever, just everything that it brings into the tables is going to be a great fight. So I can't wait.
Me neither.